Hello, knowledge seekers. In this episode of 20-Minute Books, we delve into the pages of Signs, a book that invites readers to explore a fresh perspective on the universe around us. Authored by the insightful Lynne Jackson, a teacher and renowned psychic medium. Signs encourages us to perceive and appreciate the synchronicities and connections that bridge the everyday world with the mystical realm beyond. Lynne Jackson, praised for her previous New York Times bestseller, The Light Between Us, shares poignant testimonials and offers practical advice, empowering us to open our hearts to messages from the other side. Her work has comforted hundreds, providing a conduit for communication with loved ones who have passed on, and she carries this profound experience into the pages of Signs. If you've ever mourned the loss of someone dear, if you've wondered about the existence and nature of the afterlife, or if you've dismissed life's occurrences as mere chaos and randomness, Signs beckons you. Join us as we explore the significance and potential for communication beyond the veil, and open your mind to the possibility that there's much more to our lives than meets the eye. Signs, the Secret Language of the Universe. Introduction. Unraveling the Symphony of Coincidences. Imagine for a moment that life is stitched together not just by the decisions we make or the paths we take, but also by a series of meaningful coincidences that seem too extraordinary to just brush off as happenstance. Carl Jung, a legend in the realm of psychology, didn't think these occurrences were mere flukes of the universe. He coined the term synchronicity, a suggestion that there's a larger pattern at play, a fabric of existence where everything connects in perfect timing. Let's embark on a journey together, guided by Lynne Jackson and her book, Signs. You've likely experienced those peculiar moments when the universe seems to whisper in your ear, nudging you in a direction or alerting you to look closer. Maybe you encounter the same sequence of numbers on clocks, license plates, or even receipts. It's as if a secret message is being broadcast just for you. Are these patterns random, or could they be intentional signals from one world, a concept Jung referred to as unus mundus? Perhaps you've felt that tug of dread when every obstacle possible rears its head on the day of an important interview, leaving you wondering if you're battling against the tide of destiny itself. But according to Jackson, these aren't just trivial occurrences or misfortunes designed to disrupt our day. They might be meaningful signs, part of a deeper conversation with the universe itself. As we delve into Signs, let's ponder the possibility that these moments are not mere brushstrokes of randomness, but rather intentional designs meant to guide, reassure, and connect us to a grander picture, even beyond the veil of life as we know it. Part 1. A family's journey through loss and connection. Picture a family with a unique bond symbolized by the unison of their names beginning with the same letter, the four C's, Carla and Chris, and their children Calder and Caleb. This harmony is abruptly shattered when a tragedy strikes. Calder is taken from this world in a heart-wrenching swimming pool accident, leaving a void in his family's heart. However, Carla feels an inkling, a whisper amidst her grief. Her son's presence might still be lingering, reaching out to her from beyond. Take a moment to envision the mystique of dragonflies, graceful yet fleeting beings that seem to flit between realms. For Carla, these creatures began to emerge regularly following her devastating loss. Her encounter with one such dragonfly was uncanny, as if her son had chosen it to reassure her of his continuous presence. Inside her car, a lone dragonfly appeared, a silent companion on her journey of sorrow, refusing to depart regardless of the open windows, an emissary transcending realms. Carla may have been skeptical at first, but then the dragonflies persisted, and the outside world seemed to reflect her inner turmoil and longing. The tipping point came when a family friend suggested she meet with Lynne Jackson, the author with an extraordinary gift for interpreting such phenomena. Jackson, acting as a conduit between worlds, confirmed Carla's intuitions. Calder was communicating, utilizing the natural world as his medium. Jackson shares that encounters like Carla's are far from rare. Take hummingbirds, revered across cultures for their divine roles, from Aztec messengers of the gods to Native American symbols of healing. These creatures, along with dragonflies and others, can be vessels bearing messages from those who've transitioned to the other side. Jackson's connection with Calder didn't just stop at revealing the curious pattern of dragonflies. A deeper message was imminent, a sign that would take the form of a deer. Carla, Chris, and Caleb, who were about to leave for England, took a detour to the Florida Keys, where Carla almost missed a chance to witness a rare key deer, adding to her unsaid sorrows. But the universe was merely setting the stage for a profound encounter at the no-name pub. Amidst the mundane act of a bathroom break, Carla would come face to face with a gentle creature, a deer that stepped out of the brush and into her life, bridging dimensions. It wasn't just an extraordinary wildlife encounter. It was Calder, reaching across the divide to touch his mother once more. As Carla and the deer locked eyes and made contact, surrounded by the stillness of her family, there was a sacred exchange, a communication defying logic but resonating with the soul. The deer, a direct messenger from Calder, seemed to whisper that the ties of family, love, and connection endure all. It was an affirmation to Carla, in the most palpable, serene fashion, that her son's essence was interwoven with theirs, forever part of the four seas. Moved to tears, Carla sought validation from Chris. It was undeniably real. Overwhelmed with the mixture of relief and a newfound peace, she understood the profound truth that Jackson's work illuminated. Our loved ones never truly leave us. They remain intricately linked, forever part of our cosmic journey. Part 2. When electronics echo the voice of the unseen, step with me into the realm where the ethereal meets the electronic. You see, according to Lynne Jackson, our loved ones from beyond have intriguing ways of catching our attention, and interestingly, gadgets and gizmos are just as likely to be the conduit for these otherworldly communications. Stories abound of unexpected sparks from empty power outlets and inexplicable texts from numbers long out of service, all seemingly defying rational explanations. Take a moment to consider the power of skepticism. Grounded in the need for empirical evidence and logical reasoning, enter Michael Shermer, founder of the Skeptics Society. You'd think a man dedicated to demystifying the unexplained would be immune to inexplicable experiences, but life had a twist in store for him that would challenge his skeptical heart. The stage was set for a celebration of love, Shermer's nuptials with his fiancée Jennifer, but it was a bittersweet joy, marred by the absence of her late grandfather Walter. Amidst their wedding preparations, a palpable sadness lingered because Walter could not escort Jennifer down the aisle. Among a collection of family keepsakes that didn't survive a journey, one object that did was a keepsake from Jennifer's grandfather, an old transistor radio that had serenaded the past with its melodies. Despite Shermer's best efforts, he couldn't resuscitate the relic of a radio, and with resignation, it was relegated to a drawer. Yet as the wedding day unfolded, Jennifer felt the void of her grandfather's absence acutely. The couple retreated to their sanctuary for solace, not anticipating that the silence would soon be filled with the strains of a sweet, romantic tune, from none other than the silent radio. Pause for a moment. Could it be that this radio had transformed into a vessel, an instrument extending Walter's blessing from beyond? The music, an enchanted symphony, filled their space only for the duration of the wedding festivities, and then, as if its purpose had been fulfilled, it fell silent once more, never to play again. Shermer, a man who'd built a career around questioning the mystifying, was left with an experience that transcended his own framework of skepticism. Perhaps, in those moments of warmth and music, Jennifer received her grandfather's gift, a celestial connection that comforted her, a sign that even in absence, love transcends the barriers of existence. The skeptic, had encountered something he couldn't dismiss, a signal potent with meaning that insisted on being acknowledged, a wedding song that played only when needed, a tune from the great beyond. Part 3. A cosmic dance of energy and souls. Let's dive into the essence of existence, a topic as mysterious as it is fundamental: energy. It surrounds us, intertwines with us, and ultimately is a part of us. The fundamentals of physics, enlightened by Einstein's wisdom in E=mc2, tell us that what we experience as matter is just another form of energy. So perhaps, instead of viewing ourselves as mere physical beings housing a soul, it is more apt to consider ourselves as souls temporarily inhabiting a body, vessels for an energy that cannot be destroyed, only transformed. Now, imagine that when our corporal form ceases, our energy simply transitions to the other side, a realm beyond the ordinary, a sanctum of spiritual continuity that's interlaced with pure love and light. It's the place we all emerge from and to which we eventually return. Our mortal senses are confined by their earthly design, yet our animal companions have uniquely tuned perceptions that afford them a glimpse into the vibrant spectrum that sits just out of our range. Lynne Jackson brings forth the notion that we are each watched over by a team of light, akin to the concept of guardian angels, if you will. These watchers may be spirits of those who have loved us and moved on, or simply the benevolent energies of the cosmos, all guiding and looking out for us. Consider Susan's story, where her husband Mark transitioned to the other side, leaving her enveloped in the depths of sorrow. Mark, however, wasn't gone. He was simply transformed. He began painting the sky with rainbows for Susan, not just natural celestial arcs, but also an immense man-made rainbow spanning a Hollywood parking lot, a rainbow Mark had a connection to through his work at Sony Studios. These bands of color were Mark's way of nudging Susan, signaling her path and his proximity in spirit. Sometimes the intentions of the other side are even more profound, with the ultimate wish for our happiness and fulfillment. Mark, in his new, boundless form, along with Dawn, a friend long past, conspired across the cosmic veil to shepherd Susan toward another chance at love. It's a story that unwrapped slowly over years, a careful and loving orchestration from beyond. Susan's introduction to David through an architect friend was no mere coincidence. It was the result of a long game played by spirits. When Susan and David's connection deepened, it became clear that Dawn's and Mark's spiritual machinations had played a hand, aligning everything just so, within the 4.5 years Mark had hinted at. This tale is a testament to the notion that energy does not wither. It simply changes form and continues to engage with us, reaching out with symbols, feelings, and sometimes through connections with others, just to let us know that love never really parts ways with us. The ties that bind us to those who have transitioned are strands in the grand tapestry of the universe, a tapestry that weaves itself through the dance of energy, continually connecting us to those we hold dear, regardless of the realms in which we exist. Part 4. Deciphering the Universal Conversation. In the treasury of Lynne Jackson's experiences lay countless anecdotes possessing the warmth and wonder of Susan and Mark's rainbows, Jennifer's sentimental music, and Carla's dragonfly emissary. While the breadth of these stories can't be fully explored here, let's embark on a journey to attune ourselves to the subtle language of signs that surround us, beginning with the simplicity of asking. Seeking a sign from someone who has journeyed to the other side might feel like casting a message in a bottle into the cosmic sea. Yet, it can start with a mere intention set in stillness. Withdraw to a sanctuary where silence envelops you, away from the digital buzz and the cacophony of the world. Make your request known, seeking a token as whimsical as a purple giraffe or as personalized as a melodic favorite shared with a departed loved one. You're casting your line into the deep, open to whatever may bite. Elevating your own vibrational frequency is akin to polishing the lens through which you perceive these signs. Positive and negative energies are not just New Age concepts, they're palpable forces that alter our emotional landscapes and can sway the collective mood of a space. You have the agency to steer your energy toward a luminary state. Engage with art. Let your soul absorb the colors of a painting, the cadence of music, or the dialogue of a play. Such experiences act as alchemists, transmuting melancholy into inspiration. Gratitude, a practice so simple yet profound, can elevate your spirit and ripple outward to touch others. Express appreciation for both grand gestures and quiet kindnesses. Cultivate a habit of recognizing the grace in your daily life. This is a conscious choice to direct your gaze upon what enriches your life rather than what detracts from it. With our contemporary lives often enthralled to ceaseless productivity, sleep can become an overlooked refuge, but it is a vital pillar of nurturing your energy reserves. Sleep is not merely a pause from wakefulness, but also a medium through which we may connect with the other side. In dreams, in the unconscious ebb and flow of our minds, messages and insights often find fertile soil. Embracing positive energy is a holistic endeavor. It entails self-care, such as ensuring restorative sleep, engaging in physical activity, and nourishing the body with mindful eating. As we extend kindness, provide assistance, and share opportunities for joy with those around us, we become champions of that shared cosmic energy. By enriching the lives of others, we honor the intricate web of interconnectivity that weaves through all of us, echoing our profound placement in this complex and beautiful universe. Final summary. Embark on a journey through signs, where the veil between lives is peeled back to reveal a universe teeming with messages, guides, and connections. Lynne Jackson guides us to understand that our journey doesn't end with the departure from our bodies. Rather, it's our energy that persists, vibrant and eternal, in the other side. Our earthly existence is, perhaps unknowingly, punctuated by communications from those who have passed on. They are the silent words of comfort, the sudden sparks of memory, the unexpected symbols that resonate with personal meaning. These signs serve as gentle confirmations that we are not solitary travelers. Instead, we are perpetually accompanied by the love and guidance of those who have made the transition before us. This intricate dance of signals and symbols may feel like a mystery to unravel, but accessibility to these messages can be cultivated. By attuning our awareness and adjusting our energetic frequencies, by engaging with art, embracing gratitude, and honoring the recuperative powers of sleep, we can become more receptive to the universe's subtle language. The final takeaway from signs is a call to recognize and connect with the signs that are, without doubt, part of the backdrop of our lives. It's an invitation to an ongoing dialogue with the other side, a reminder of our interwoven paths with those who have moved beyond the physical realm, and reassurance that we all hold a place in this grand, energetic continuum of existence. Thank you for joining me today on this journey of learning and discovery as we explored the insights of another thought-provoking book in our growing library of knowledge. If you've enjoyed our time together, please take a moment to follow our podcast, give us a 5-star rating, and share 20-minute books with other knowledge seekers. Your support truly means a lot. Don't forget to join me again in the next episode, where we will delve into another enriching book. Until then, happy reading and happy listening.